Hi Taurus, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is your May 2021 love reading. So I've already pulled your tarot and I'm going to begin here with how does your person feel about you? So how your person feels about you, and that could be, I don't know, for some of you, you have somebody in mind. For others, as the reading kind of plays out, it will become maybe obvious who the person is, but it's not the same for all of you when I say your person. So it feels like how your person feels about you is that they want a relationship with you, but they're not telling you. So this person, it looks like you guys have, shared things together, and there is, for some Tauruses out there, you have shared things together and you actually have a long history together, or you have some time that you've spent together. And it feels like this person is keeping their thoughts and their feelings about you to themselves. It also looks like how they feel about you is that they do see that if you two were to come together, that it would be a happy and a harmonious future together. But they're not telling you because there is something about whatever the, I don't know, I'll find out in a minute, but it feels as if there is, there's a reason why they don't want to tell you how they feel. So this is, you may not even know who your person is in this reading. Spirit, do you want to give me one more card for how does your person feel for Taurus? Wow, that was quick. Yeah, look at this. Four of Pentacles. So they're guarded. They're holding all of their emotions in. They're actually not communicating with you frequently. They are not communicating with you in the same way. Spirit is making me feel as if both of you have a connection already. So that could be in whatever scenario that is. Like you run in the same circles of friends. You are in the, you're running in the same circles with like two different families coming together or something like that. You're not related, but you've been in each other's atmosphere is how Spirit is showing me. So it could be that you're work colleagues. It could be that you see each other in a social situation of some sort. So this person is not telling you how they feel. They're very guarded about their emotions about you, but they do have emotions for you, and that's how they feel about you. They're not telling you anything. So I don't know if you're going to get anything out of this reading, because I don't know if you know who it is. Taurus. And here we have the Chariot for you. So this is sitting in your strength position. So what's interesting is the strength in this relationship is that your person feels that, excuse me, Taurus, for clearing my throat there. It's very rude of me. But they feel that if you guys came together, it would be an incredible, it would not be a slow relationship. It would go from one level to the next really, really quickly. And they see that as a strength because, again, it feels like Spirit just told me there is a lot of water under the bridge with both of you. And usually that is a negative statement, water under the bridge, right? But Spirit is also telling me still waters run deep. Spirit is telling me that you both have had feelings for each other at some point in how you have interacted with each other. So at some point, maybe not at the same time, but you had, when I say feelings, I'm going to say that loosely. You have had a deep attraction to them and they have had a deep attraction to you. So it feels like in the strength position for this person, they feel that if you guys got together, it would be very quick. It would not need, and again, this energy usually comes forward when two people know each other, when they are friends, or they've been around each other a lot, colleagues, co-workers, they're in the same social situation. But usually this comes together out of knowing each other quite well, and usually your friends. And so we have here, what is a challenge? We have the King of Pentacles in the upright position, and we have the Empress in the reverse position. So the challenge is that the way that they look at you is that you don't want a relationship with them. You're quite happy on how you are, whether that be in a situation that you're in right now or by yourself. They don't feel like that you're attracted to them. They don't feel like you have shown them any feelings towards them. They have feelings for you, but you have never expressed feelings towards them. You have never expressed passion towards them, and they don't look at you as having that type of energy about you towards them. So the challenge for them is that they don't see that there would be any type of point of coming forward to you, because they don't believe that you would move forward in any type of relationship with them, and then they're going to be embarrassed. That kind of sucks, Taurus. And so next we have the hope. So the hope is that, oh, it's a bit weird. This is a love reading, but it's coming out a little bit different. So the hope with this person, how they feel about you, is that they can continue to, like, they really have deep feelings for you and a deep connection for you. And it is not one of those kind of, it's not a connection of lust, and it is not a connection of being infatuated. This person has a very mature way about them, and they know what they want, and they know what they like, and they know when it comes their way. And so they're moving on from you. This is why I say this is a weird reading, because I don't even know if you know who this is. But they're moving on from you, and they, you know, you're not expressing passion to them. So they're taking their passion that they feel for you, they're leaving it behind, and they're moving forward with other people that that can reciprocate wanting to be with them and reciprocate that passion. So they have a lot of reverence for you, and they have a lot of respect for you. So they're not going to pursue anything with you. Taurus, this is really not helping you at all for a love reading, is it? I'm going to try and do something at the end here to let me just see this energy out. Maybe some of you know who it is. I don't know. Maybe some of you are also thinking about this same person that's in your life. And remember, this is how your person feels about you. So it could be that what's happening is you're also thinking about them. I hope so, because this is just a shot in the dark otherwise. And here we have the outcome. And don't worry about this outcome, because I'm going to go a little bit deeper to see if I can see anything else in regards to your love life other than this kind of secret admirer of yours. So we have the Seven of Swords in the outcome in the upright position. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position, and we have the Six of Wands in the upright position. This is really interesting. So what it feels like is that, Spirit, can you bring forward the outcome? Can you tell me why the Seven of Swords is here for the outcome? So it does feel like they're going to continue. Now, this is a monthly reading, right? This is for the month of May, or at least for the next 30 days. And what it feels like, at least in this time period, is that they're going to continue to hide their feelings for you. They're going to continue to not move in your direction. They're going to continue to focus on themselves, and they're going to continue to do what feels right to them. They're a kind of a very self-satisfying person. They're self-motivated. They can meet their own needs. So they don't need you to kind of reciprocate or anything like that. Once they acknowledge their feelings, that's kind of all they need. And they've done that. So that is, and this is weird too. So your person, this is weird, Taurus. I hope you can understand this, because this doesn't make any bloody sense to me, of why this reading is coming out. But hopefully some of you it makes sense too. So you know what it feels like here that Spirit is making me feel? Your person, where was it? Remember I said they were going to take their passion somewhere else, right? And focus on other people that can reciprocate. It feels like your person is in the beginning of talking to somebody or being with somebody and pursuing a relationship. And what's interesting about this is, so we have honeymoon and enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And if you think about it, honeymoon is very, very temporary, right? So they're in this relationship or they've met somebody, and here we have keep an open mind. So they're trying to keep an open mind about this relationship and allowing some time to pass to see if they can, if the fire can be ignited in this relationship and if the passion can come out. So I feel as if your person, when I say your person, this mystery person is in another dynamic. And I don't feel like a marriage or anything like that, but they honestly, with this energy here, they just don't feel like you have any emotions for them. This is not sharing of emotions. This is King of Pentacles. You are very... you don't express your feelings easily, Taurus, and I don't know if they know that about you, your earth energy. So you're not going to gush with feelings and emotions and verbalize, you know, these things. You're very thoughtful, methodical, and even if you like somebody, like you know who I'm talking about, this mystery person, you're going to contemplate and sit on it for a very long time before you move forward, especially if you're feeling what they're feeling, which, you know, if I were to read this now differently and you know who this is, you've actually got extremely deep feelings for them. There's a great amount of loyalty towards them, and there is a friendship there. You have a reverence there. You do have a lot of passion for them. You are very attracted to them, and you think about them a lot, more than you realize. They don't think that you're thinking about them ever. And it does seem like there are lots of times that you are thinking about this person. And it could be that they're a friend of yours and you're not really thinking romantic thoughts or anything like that. But they do pop into your mind quite frequently. And even like unconsciously, so Spirit is telling me in the last year, this person, so they may have been in your life for 3 years, 5 years, it doesn't matter how long they've been in your life, and maybe many, many, many years. But something has changed within you and you're thinking about them more. Now, I did promise you that I was going to pull some more cards for you. And Spirit tells me that the Tauruses that I'm reading for know who this is. Spirit is telling me that this is a friend. Oh, you could have told me that at the beginning, Spirit. Bloody hell. Wait until the end of the reading. Let me just pull some more cards. Let me get some more validation here, see what's going on. Do you want to tell me more? And this is just for me, Taurus. You know, by now, if you're still listening to this reading, you probably know who this is. Can you tell me more about the outcome of these two people? What do you want me to read, Spirit? Are they going to come together? Okay. Are they going to come together? Whoa. Upright. Knight of Pentacles. All right. So basically what we have here is, oh, this is very interesting. There is potential for you two to come together. I'm fascinated. Taurus, who is this? So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Will they come together? Oh. Three of Swords. Huh. Interesting, Taurus. Will they come together? Oh, is this why they didn't come together? Sorry, I'm having a side conversation with the spirit world. So basically, do you want to give me more? Give me more before I get and then tell me the story. Bring out the story. Okay. Now they're telling me from your perspective, Taurus. So let's see. And again, this is such a specific reading. I'm sorry I don't do those big old general readings. I can only give you what the spirit world give me. I feel like sometimes my readings are just for one person. And all the thousands of people that look at my readings. One more? Okay. One more? Ah. Okay. So the spirit world is telling me you, right? So this is why you did not get together with this person. We got the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Three of Swords, we got the Nine of Swords, we've got the Two of Wands, and we've got the Emperor in the upright position. So what the spirit world are telling me is that, okay, so you have a lot of emotions for this person, and it seems like you guys were friends. But what happened is something suddenly changed, and there was a tragedy in this person's life. When the tragedy occurred in their life, Spirit, do you want to go ahead and just clarify this tragedy and the Knight of Pentacles, please? Can you please clarify? Can you please clarify? Taurus's feelings when that happened? Okay. Oh God, I've run out of room. Okay, so basically what happened is this person went through a tragedy and you were there for them. There was a terrible tragedy in their life, whatever that tragedy was. You are their friend. That is clear now. The energy is coming out and it is extremely clear. This person went through hell, absolute hell. And as their friend, you were there for them. You showed a tremendous amount of compassion and empathy. And what happened is the dynamic in your relationship changed. And you began to have feelings for this person. It's showing it right here. So you guys began to kind of, you know, this extraordinary experience brought the two of you together where they kind of cried on your shoulder to get through what they needed to get through. But it brought you guys into another level of dynamic in your friendship. And where there was not, like, it was just pure friendship before, there was banter, there was fun, there was, like, it was a really great friendship, and not one of those friendships that you see each other every day, but there was it was one of those friendships that whenever you do talk or whenever you do speak, it's fun, it's lighthearted. But this changed all of this. Whatever this person, whatever trauma this person went through, they leaned on you. And when they leaned on you, you began to have feelings for them. You began to have your heart space opened up. So where you're normally very reserved, and that's what we see here, right, in the King of Pentacles. So where you're normally very reserved and you know, really methodical and thoughtful about who you want to spend time with and who you want to open up your heart to, this person, without you realizing it, opened up your heart. And before you knew it, one day you were their friend and you saw them just as a friend, and the next day you didn't. The next day you began to see this, which is this side of them that you'd never seen before. So you began to see a really beautiful side of them that you were intrigued by. However, nonetheless, because this tragedy unfolded and brought so much heartache into their life, you pulled completely back or pulled out of the situation. You walked away from being their shoulder to cry on. You gave them support emotionally if they reached out to you. And it still feels like you are doing that, meaning that if they want anything from you, they don't realize this about you because they feel like you've shut them out. That's what this energy is right here. It really they feel, I'm now switching back into their energy. They feel like they feel like when they have to reach out to you for comfort or for anything, it feels like they're taking from you rather than you giving it. So they're reading you in a different way than you're trying to come across. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. So they don't reach out to you because they don't want to burden you. And so for you, what you had to do is you stepped right back because you felt, you know what, you need to deal with this. I really can't help you any further. You did the best that you can. You're there for them still. But this person had to figure out a way forward by themselves. This person was coming out of a situation that somebody was in control of them. And like a narcissist or a manipulator, and it was done in such a way that it brought a lot of tragedy into their lives. Maybe some decisions that were difficult, but definitely some very, very reactive energy. Okay, so that's what stopped you guys coming together. Any more? Okay, so that's that story. That's kind of why you didn't move forward with them. You had feelings for them, or you had an attraction to them. Your heart opened up to them without them realizing it, and unbeknownst to you, it kept happening to you. You became more and more attracted to them. What's the outcome then? Huh. Really? Not now, Taurus. Not now. You're both leaving each other out in the cold. There is, right now in the month of May, this is a monthly reading. In the month of May, there is no movement in this situation. In the month of May, there is just no movement. There is a... You know what it is? You know what's so interesting about the two of you is that there's a deliberate intention not to communicate with each other. And even when you do communicate with each other, it's deliberate. Now, let me tell you something, Taurus. That is an indication of feelings, right? Because when you have a friend and they're just a friend and there's no agenda there, there's no feelings there for them, just pick up the phone and call them if you want to call them. You say whatever you have to say on the phone with them, and your words are not measured and guarded. But with you and them, what's happening is, and it's mutual, this is mutual energy. So if there is communication, it is very staged and rehearsed communication. Both of you are careful about what you tell each other. Both of you are careful about hiding your feelings. Both of you are... Look at you two, bloody hell. Both of you are out of your, you know that there is a connection to this person. Ace of Wands came out in reverse. You know that there is, but you're ignoring it, they're ignoring it. Needs must. I mean, it is the way that it is. You know, this is a very general reading. So I'm trying to get an outcome for you that I keep pulling the cards until maybe I get an outcome that I'm seeing psychically, and I'm just not seeing it. So it's just not happening in the month of May. So the Page of Cups came out in the reverse. Yeah, you're both leaving each other behind in the month of May. I don't know why the hell this came out in a love reading then, Taurus, but I guess you needed to hear this. And but Spirit is saying to me in the month of May, what I feel, you know, what I feel, and I'm just going to tell you psychically what I'm picking up from this energy and your energy, even though it's not coming out in the cards. Because, you know, I am a psychic before I am anything, and I'm a medium. And I'm pretty spot on in regards to these kinds of things. But the energy that I'm picking up is that even though the time may not be right now for the two of you, because you've both chosen a different path, deliberately away from the other, it does feel like there is a possibility later on. It does feel like things sort themselves out in this person's life. And when it does, I do feel like this person is not going to, I don't feel like this person is going away from you. I don't feel like this friendship is ending. I don't feel like this connection is ending. And so what's going to end up happening, and I don't know when, because each of you Tauruses, it's going to be different. But it does feel like later on in the future, for many Tauruses, there's going to be another go around. Spirit is telling me past life. So you two have a past life connection. So Spirit is telling me that you go around and come around in each other's lives quite frequently. You know, like you cross paths. Like you may not see each other for years, and then you cross paths, and you don't see each other for years, and you cross paths. And so, or you speak to each other quite randomly. But there is going to be another opportunity, because both of you are on a karmic cycle. And I want to say this differently than the other readers on YouTube. Because from my mediumship and my psychic abilities, I'm not getting this stuff from a book. I'm getting it from the way that the spirit world has told me all my life. So basically, when we're on a kind of cycle, you know, like we're going, so imagine this, right? Let me put it to you in simple terms. When it comes to a karmic cycle, that's why you two will have an opportunity again in the future, is that what ends up happening, it's like both of you decide to take a trip, and one lives in California and the other one lives in Atlanta. And you both, USA, and you both decide to fly to New York. And what happens is you end up booking the same flight, going to the same city of New York. And guess what? You end up staying in the same hotel, all random, and you end up meeting up again. Now, that's just a stupid example about a karmic cycle, meaning that you're both on a trajectory where you're going to make decisions where your paths will cross again and opportunities will rise again for engagement. Not engagement as in marriage, engagement as in communicating, and there being an opportunity again. I do feel that so strongly psychically, that there will be another opportunity in the future for both of you to come together. Because the love that you, oh, I said love. The love that you feel, Taurus, for this person is real. And the love that they feel for you is real. But timing is off. This is not the right time for you. And now it's not the right time for them. There is feelings here in regards to both of you, and they're not going anywhere. Both of you care about each other. Both of you respect each other. Both of you want the best for each other. But this is not the relationship for you, for either one of you right now. But there will be an opportunity in the future. So whoever this mystery person is, Taurus, I hope this reading helps you. And I hope you figured out who the mystery person is. Take care, Taurus, and I will speak to you soon.